Before we talk about the bonus strategy that can triple your conversions, grab my digital product sales system. It's the same process I use to turn a small front end offer into a whole customer journey. The link is below in the description, and I've also pinned it as a comment so that you can get started today. So let's talk about how most people add bonuses to sweeten the deal, but they throw in unrelated stuff that just clutters the offer. It turns out the real secret is a completion bonus. Put that in the comments section. Completion bonus. Something they get only if they finish, attend, or take specific action. Why does this work? Because it creates urgency and motivation without feeling pushy. So the buyer feels rewarded for doing the thing they already wanted to do. And so this bonus can be as simple as an extra training, a private call, or a template pack, as long as it's highly relevant to your main product. The reason why is because most offers fall flat, not because the product is weak, but because the buyer doesn't feel like they're getting enough. So they hesitate. They open another tab. They think, well, I'll just do this, later, maybe later. And then, phew, they're gone. So the bonus is what stops that from happening. Not just any bonus, not a filler PDF or some generic checklist that you created in an afternoon, but it's a strategic bonus that instantly shifts the perceived value of your offer. So when you do it right, this one bonus move can triple your conversions overnight. And it's not through manipulation, but through clarity, urgency, and payoff. So let me share a little story with you. So in my digital product sales system, which is available below, as a bonus, I include my exact scripts and emails that I sent to major television networks. I sent them to producers so that I could book myself on several major networks in order to promote my book, Speak Up and Get Out: How to Survive and Thrive After the Devastation of Domestic Violence and Abuse. So I went on television to promote this book, and this is something that you too can use to book yourself to promote your products and services on major television networks or even podcasts, because it can work for podcasts as well, so that you can get leads and sales. The core offer tells your customer what they're buying, and the bonus tells them why they need to do it now. So it answers the unspoken hesitation. It removes friction. It neutralizes the "I'll think about it later" impulse. So a strong bonus closes the gap between wanting something and justifying the decision to act on it. Now, the moment that bonus hits the right nerve, the yes becomes automatic. So, but not all bonuses are built the same. The wrong kind can feel like padding. It feels like it's extra stuff. So it clutters the page. It gives off a look of, how much am I throwing in energy? Like you're just, throwing all this stuff in. And so that type of energy cheapens the whole entire offer. So I want to ask you, what's the best bonus you've ever gotten with a product? Drop it below, because I'm always looking for a good example. And so with the right bonus, you can boost conversions because people feel like they're getting more value than they paid for, and they have a reason to act now. So that's why you want to have those bonuses in there. You want to have beneficial bonuses because people don't want more stuff. They want the missing piece. And the right bonus feels like, oh, that's what I needed. I needed this. And that's where the conversion spike lives. So that single shift from this is interesting to this is complete is everything that you're going to need. So, what does the right bonus actually look like? It's not about quantity, it's about leverage. You don't need five extras. You need one that makes the whole offer feel easier, faster, or safer. So, think of the biggest internal objection someone might have to your product. The voice in their head says that, but what if it doesn't work for me? Or what if I don't have the time? Or what if I mess it up? Now imagine you could answer those objections instantly with one bonus that makes that concern irrelevant. That's going to be your winner. So, say you're selling a course that helps people grow their audience, right? So a week bonus might be a swipe file of quotas or a Canva template, and those feel nice and warm and fuzzy, but they don't eliminate doubt. So a high converting bonus would be something like the Rapid Start Workbook, how to land your first 500 followers in 7 days before the course even begins. That flips the psychology. Now they're not just buying a course, they're getting an immediate win. And so they're not stuck waiting, they're already moving. And momentum is the hardest part of any decision. Or say you're offering a coaching program. So instead of tossing in an extra call or behind the scenes video, you want to offer something like the fast action session. Book a 30-minute private call within 72 hours to set your custom success plan. So that bonus does two things. One, it creates urgency because it's time sensitive, and it gives your customer or your client direction for when their motivation is highest, because buyers have the most energy the moment they say yes. So that's when you want them taking action, not wandering through, say, a welcome email, looking where to start. Or another angle that works incredibly well is the pain saver bonus. Put pain saver in the comment section. So, what's the most annoying or overwhelming part of what you're teaching? The part where people get stuck, procrastinate, or want to quit. So you want to build a bonus that removes those entirely. So if your offer helps people create something, say websites, content, funnels, whatever, then your bonus could be a done for you template pack or a pre-written copy blocks or something like that. Okay. So it's going to be solid. There's not going to be any fluff. There's no samples. These are real tools that plug right in and take the worst part off of their plate. And that kind of bonus doesn't just increase conversions, it increases completion rates, good testimonials, and referrals. So if you're selling something higher ticket, like we'll say like a workshop or a group program, bonuses then become even more important. So at those price points, people aren't buying the content, they are buying the feeling of certainty. So a strong bonus can act like a confidence trigger. One powerful move here is going to be the success audit. This is where your client or customer submits something. It can be a form, a draft, an idea, and you or someone on your team gives them targeted feedback before they dive in. Now, that bonus tells them they won't be left guessing and that someone is there in their corner and they're not alone. And that's what makes them decide to be all in. They are ready to go all in. So the placement of the bonus matters too. Don't bury it. Don't list it like an afterthought, okay? Don't wrap it in a generic, and you'll also get type of paragraph. Put the bonus right next to the call to action. Position it as the final reason to buy, not later, not someday, not maybe I'll think about it. But now you want the buyer to be weighing the decision, reading the offer, hovering over the button, and then the bonus hits. Okay. So it shifts the internal dialogue from should I to I'd be dumb not to. Okay. So you can also use the bonus to control the kind of buyer you attract. So if you want action takers, make the bonus available only to the first 25 people. If you want people who are decisive, make the bonus disappear after 48 hours. And if you want to increase your average cart value, only include the bonus on your higher tier packages. Hot diggity dog. You see that? So people behave differently when there's something they could miss. The tension creates movement, and that movement is where conversion lives. Okay? So it's worth repeating that the bonus only works if the offer already has a clear, compelling outcome. So a bonus won't fix a weak pitch, but it will turn a good offer into an irresistible one. Now, because the bonus isn't about more, it's about completion, it fills the last gap between want and buy. And that last gap is usually small. It's a little fear, it's a little confusion, a little hesitation, and you don't need a massive incentive to move them along. So you just need something that makes it feel easy and effortlessly to say yes. And that's why this one strategy works across every niche, every industry, and every product type. Because hesitation is universal. And a great bonus kills hesitation, not with volume, but with precision. So it doesn't matter if you're selling, say, a $37 mini course or a $2,000 program. If you nail the bonus, the right angle and the right objection, the right payoff, you flip the switch in your buyer's mind from curiosity to commitment. And the best bonuses aren't created to add, they're created to close. Okay? Put on there, created to close in the comments section. So they exist to trigger the final yes, to lower the risk, to make the buyer feel seen. That's the strategy. And that's how one bonus built right can triple your conversions without changing anything else. So you don't need more content. You don't need new copy. You need the thing that makes the offer undeniable. One smart bonus, one psychological shift, one powerful reason to stop waiting and start now. Start now. So if you want my full system for creating offers and stacking bonuses that sell without feeling salesy, grab my digital product sales system. The link is below and hit the subscribe button. Click that bell so you never miss these quick conversion wins. And remember, be a legend.